guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a video a little bit differently. If you have been subscribed to me for at least I'd say the past 3 or 4 months, you of course noticed that I was MIA for about 2 months from YouTube. And when I came back, I told you guys, like, you know, I was just going through a lot and yada 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 and all that jazz, and I said I would mention it in another like separate video, kind of more dedicated to that, because I already ramble, so trying to tell y'all my life story while I'm rambling is just not good for anybody. So that being said, I wanted to, like I said, just kind of sit down and film this video because I keep mentioning like, oh my gosh, I was really going through it, and I kind of still am. But so anyways, let's just jump right into the video. So like I said, I had been gone from YouTube for a couple of months, and during that time I was in school in my last semester at Georgia State University. And it's just, of course, you know, it's your last semester, it's your last semester, you're in the home stretch. Of course, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. So it was just super difficult just for no reason, right? So long story short, I'm in the home stretch, I'm almost there. I had maybe a week and a half or 2 weeks of classes left, and one night on my way home from school, I was in a pretty bad accident. I was headed on 85, and I was stopped in traffic, and apparently the person behind me decided that they did not want to stop. So I'm on the highway. I never thought I'd be involved in, like, you know, you kind of have fender benders, but like it's really scary to be involved in an accident when you're on the highway because everyone's going at high speeds. And what happened was I was, you know, stopped, and the person behind me just ran into the back of me. I mean, like, it was no way even possible this person put on brakes. And because, like I said, I was stopped in traffic, they hit me so hard, they literally sandwiched me into the person in front of me. So I was sandwiched in between 2 cars. And the scary part was, like, I was sitting in the lane. I don't know if every state has this, but we have like HOV lanes, which are like the lane if you have 2 or more people, you can ride in it, or if you have like a peach pass. I know Florida has like the sun pass too. You can ride in that lane if you like pay a toll. So anyways, the people who are next to me, like, they're flying by. And when she hit me, it was kind of like, even though she hit me like right from behind, for some reason my car was leaning to the side, so it was going into the lane where all the traffic is going at high speed, and there's literally nothing I can do about it. Like, I'm slamming on brakes trying to get my car to stop moving, and like, I'm just like, everything seemed to be happening in slow motion. And thankfully I ended up being pushed into the person in front of me before my car made it, you know, into the other lane. So anyways, that just threw me completely out of commission. Although I've been in accidents before, I've never been into an accident where I was just like physically, when I say I was so sore, like normally you don't feel the effects of the accident until the next day. No, within about 2 hours, it was to the point where I couldn't even sit upright. My back was killing me. My neck was killing me. My knees were killing me. Because if you think about it, I was hit and like my knees jammed into the steering column. I had been hit from the back, and then I also hit the person in front of me. So it was like a double whiplash. The seatbelt was like, you know, I had my seatbelt on. So when it stopped me, like, all of this was sore, and it was just ridiculous. And like, sometimes even filming videos, like today is a bad day for me because I'm in a lot of pain, and sometimes the pain isn't as bad as it is, you know, on other days. And that's kind of why I chose to film this video right now, because I was just in a lot of pain. And like I said, today my back is really hurting, which is, you can't really see how I'm sitting, but it's so awkward. It's like the only way I can kind of sit to be comfortable. And anyways, as a result of that accident, I ended up having to take time off work. And during that time off work, I was just so like emotionally and mentally in shambles because I wasn't able to sleep because I was in so much pain. And, you know, I went to the hospital that night and I got pain medicine, but I don't know what it is about back pain. It's like no medicine can really like take it away fully. And it would be to the point where I remember I was up for, I think, 36 hours one of the days that I was out of work because I couldn't sleep. And I remember I called my fiance and I called my mom, and I was crying hysterically because I was delirious. Like, I was just like, I can't sleep and I'm just so exhausted. I just want to go to sleep so bad and my body won't shut down and I'm in so much pain. Like, I was emotionally going through it. So of course, all that being said, my car ended up being totaled. I mean, I just described the accident to you. obviously my car was totaled, and it was just, I was so nervous. Like, I'm still nervous to drive, but I was just so nervous to drive after that, because I mean, no accident is expected, but some of them you can see coming. But if you can just imagine sitting there and you're in traffic, no one's moving, and then just out of nowhere, like, I it's just the most bizarre thing. And like, even when, if someone else is driving and I'm in the passenger seat, if we have to like kind of come to a sudden stop, or even if we slow down like kind of abruptly, I'm always like like I'm just grabbing like onto their hand, because I'm like just bracing myself for being hit. And every time I tense up, it's almost like my muscles tighten up and everything, so it just hurts even worse. So I was just really emotionally like going through it. And then on top of that, like I said, everything, I was having issues with school. As far as like my grades were fine. Like I've mentioned before, I never really struggle in school. I've always really liked school. I've always excelled in school. That's always been my thing. But I'm talking about, it was stuff like my classes got accidentally dropped because they said I didn't pay my tuition. I'm like, my guy, like I paid it at the beginning of the semester. Like, in well, credit card, but like in cash. Like, y'all have all your money. Like, what are you talking about? So like my classes were dropped. Accidentally, I had to go down to campus on a day where I wouldn't normally go, and it's just, oh my God, it was just, you know, when they say when it rains it pours. Like, I was literally at my breaking point. Like, I'm generally not like a person who cries, like, you know, well, no, that's not true. If it has something to do with animals, I will. But like under normal, like life circumstances, like if something goes wrong in my life, like I'm just like, girl, like tough it out, you got this. But this, I was just like, why? And I just kept telling myself, like, there are so many people who wish they had your problems. Like, I kept telling myself that, but sometimes in that moment, it's kind of hard to heed your own advice. So, anyways, going through all of that, I just neglected so many responsibilities and so many things that I normally would like to do, and I love filming, but I was miserable. First of all, it hurts to sit down, which is the worst thing ever, because my job, I sit down. In class, I sit down. Like, how does it hurt to sit down? So basically the only time I was comfortable was when I was up and kind of walking. So anyways, that being said, like I said, I was neglecting so many responsibilities. I literally just filmed like a review of a product today that I was supposed to do like sometime last year, and just everything got pushed so far behind. So anyways, I was scrolling on the Teami website, and I was looking for, I'm like, I wonder if they have some stuff that, you know, can help with sleep, because I've used like, what is it, sleepy time tea or something like that. I've seen that before. So I was like, you know, obviously I work with Teami, so I'm like, let me go see if they have something like on the site that I can use. So I scrolled on their site, and they did, and I went and checked. Mind you, I hadn't checked any of my emails, right? So I go to my kind of business email that I use for YouTube, and I had so many emails. When I say I felt so guilty, like so many people had been emailing me about stuff, about potential collaborations and about just working with them and stuff that could genuinely help my channel. And I saw them when the emails came through, but I never like opened them or looked at them. I just couldn't, like, I just could not. So I went back and I was searching for my Teami emails, and like they had reached out to me so many times, like basically like, girl, are you alive? Like, hey, are you okay? Like, what's going, like, you know, is everything okay? We like, you know. So anyways, I reached out to them, and I was like, you know, I'm so sorry. And I explained to them what was going on. And I was like, hey, I saw you guys have like the Relax Tea. You know, I really want to try it. And they sent that over to me, and I've been using this for about a month. I wanted to give it a good amount of time to utilize it before I even like gave my thoughts on it. So I tried the Relax Tea, and I absolutely loved it. It's very soothing. It has like a nice mild flavor. It's not very overpowering. It's just, you can do a lot with the tea, and I tend to like warm beverages to kind of help me sleep. So I am all about also being thrifty. So that being said, I was like, I would really love to make a version of like a spiced apple cider from Starbucks. And I was like, well, duh, you can. So anyways, I came up with this recipe. Like, I haven't even been drinking the recipe too long. It's been about maybe like 2 weeks, and it is so freaking delicious. So I wanted to, of course, share the recipe with you guys. so good. And anyways, it just really like relaxes me, and like I like to drink the tea like very slow, meaningful sips. Is that a thing? Meaningful sips? But like I basically like to feel it like you know, go down and warm up my insides and just kind of take all the stresses away. And when I'm feeling really just worn down, I will have my tea. I will listen to either an audiobook on Audible, which I'm obsessed with, I mentioned this before, or if I'm just really having a bad day and Audible's not cutting it, I will listen to my what is it called? I Relax, I think, or Relax Melodies. Hold please. Yes, Relax Melodies is this app right here. It looks like that. Can you see? Oh yeah, there you go. So I'll listen to that, and they have like different combinations of nice, you know, just very pleasant and relaxing sounds. Like this is the one I have right now, saved as my favorites. Listen. Like, how could you not relax after something like that? So anyways, I'm usually sitting in my bed, hair is up, bonnet is on, glasses are on, tea is in hand, and my either audiobooks or my relaxed melodies are playing. And that's just how I kind of have been able to just really not jolt myself back into being my normal self, but to kind of just calm down. Because I mean, I don't think I feel like I had a right to just be in shambles. Like I deserve that. And it wasn't even like people go through so many horrible and awful things in their life. And I mean, I had an accident, right? I got into a car accident, but it's just so many other things that it's nothing bad. It's nothing I really want to go into like too many details about, because it's just, I'm generally a positive person, but those are just two major things that were like catalysts into me just really going through it. And then many of other just countless things that just kept cascading into me being in shambles. So yeah, I feel like I'm rambling, but it's just kind of what's on my mind. I kind of filmed this video impromptu, and I thought it'd be a great way to kind of share the product with you guys and what's been going on. So anyways, and I also remember I filmed a Teami review like 8 months ago, and I was like, I'm gonna film you guys a follow-up review, and like it never happened. So I was like, yeah, how about we knock out 2 videos at once? And it worked out perfectly. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I am definitely in a relaxed and calm mood, and I'm definitely about to get in bed and just chill out, you know, just be zen. I might also eat some ice cream. Tea, it seems very possible right about now. Oh, and I wanted to mention, I prefer drinking out of a mug when I'm at home. I don't know why. Mugs just seem way more comforting to me when I'm at home. And then I will use this right here, which is the tumbler, when I'm like on the go or something like that. And this comes with a little strainer in here, so you like put the tea in. I'll link my other video below if you want to see how to use this, but I just prefer this when I'm on the go, and I prefer a mug when I'm at home, if that makes sense. Okay, thank you so much. So yeah, I do have a discount code, which I've had forever now. I just never plug it. Like, I'm the worst like person to like try and plug like discount codes or affiliate links and all that stuff. Like, if I like something, I'm just gonna tell you. I usually forget to, like I said, plug my codes, but I do have a 15% off code for you guys if you want to try any of the products from Teami. It is PFC15, PressedForCurls. You get it? PFC15, and that'll get you 15% off. And yeah, I think that's it. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I think I'll see you in the next video.